Hello, everyone. Oh. Okay. Yes. Your minis. I don't know where. Hi. Wow.
I'm an arts and crafts master. Why do you think I always have this glue gun stuck to my arm? Ugh, ugh.
Oops, I dropped something.
Oops. Hi, Georgina. Thank you for the 59 months. That's a lot of months. I don't even know where to put. We don't bite hands. Okay? That's bad manners. I don't know. Put that there. And don't bite hands. Okay? Do you understand that? She's like, no. No. Yeah, she was not happy about that. Georgina, what color would you like for your paper star? Oh, gosh. Hold on. You can't see anything. Artie likes the paper. There we go. The lavender one, is that the lightest purple to you or the middle purple? Like lightest or the middle? Lightest, okay. That's what I figured, but I just wanted to check. Hello. You heard there was going to be resin, and therefore there has to be cat? Your face is so cute. I can't handle it. I can't handle it. Oh my goodness. Okay. Oh, let me turn my bot on. Bot isn't on.
I'm an arts and crafts master. Why do you think I always have this glue gun stuck to my arm?
Chirps.
Ugh.
Thank you for the 49 months. What color would you like? She's good right now. Any of the pinks? Okay. It comes and it goes. So like her fur's growing back now, which is good.
Chaos AWOO.
AWOO. Oh my goodness. Calliope, thank you for the 100 bits. Yeah, she get... Huh. I wonder who else gets bad skin problems. Who else could it be? I don't know anyone else. We have this color for Georgina. We'll do this pink for Chirps. Mostly because I want to compare. It is already o'clock. Who knew? Is that Dad? He just came in from the snow. Hi, Shard. How are you? My brain is just... Wow, really?
I think it needs more glitter.
Agreed. Thank you for the glitter bits. Where's my skinny pen? I don't know where my skinny Sharpie is, so we're gonna use this pen. We have Georgina and Chirps. 317? Thank you for that reminder too. Yes, you have to pick what number you want erased on the emote.
It is like the perfect cold outside.
Oh?
26 degrees, a very slight breeze. It's good.
The stars are already butter-proofed.
Paris is cleaned off.
Cool.
Figured you'd rather take him in the morning.
Can't wait. It's gonna be early o'clock again.
Yep, that's life. The early part.
Okay. Hi, honey. Okay. Georgina and Chirps, you each get to pick a number to have erased. Let me know what number you would like erased to uncover part of our next emote. Wow. You all got a little headbutts there. Did you see that? Unfortunately, I realize now that the thing was kind of there, so 26 and 17. Hi. Thank you all so much for the hype train. We're on level 1, less than a minute to go. I put a Ko-fi thing there. I am a very itchy girl today, and I have spent a lot of time crying today. And my parents were like, you should maybe see our doctor, who also has an office location up near you. And I was able to get an appointment for tomorrow. And that means that that's another $60, and I have like $80 of outstanding medical bills right now, and I'm just freaking out about it all. So if anyone wants to send a coffee or whatever, I'll put your name on a rose gold star for our jar. But yeah. There we go. Georgina sent me a DM with a guess. Okay. Let's fold these stars up. She was. Chirps! What in the heck? What is that? Megan, no. You don't get to sass me. Holy moly. Thank you so much. No, see, I've cried so much today. I'm not allowed to cry anymore. Hi, you're helping me fold this paper star for Georgina. Wow. You're not making this challenging, right? You're just helping? What in the heck? I've been live for 20 minutes. I haven't even, like... And some of those minutes were ads. We're folding. You're helping? Wow. Do you see this big helper? Thank you so much. I don't even... Oh, I found my Sharpie. The worst part is that I don't know if I have a headache because of all the Allegra I'm taking, or if I have a headache because of all the crying I've been doing. So it's really fun. I also...
I will call you number 2. Definitely not. You know a name I've always wanted? Tyrone. Okay, Tyrone, let's get down to business.
How about both? Yeah. Yeah, I didn't take ibuprofen. I got it, and then I didn't take it. And then... Sam, hi. I'm so sorry. Thank you for the 59 months. Tier 2 resub. Holy guacamole. Sam, what number would you like for me to erase for you on our emote uncover? Aw, look at this. Look at this good star. Look at that good star for Georgina. Heck yes, I'm getting better at this. Into the jar. Chirps gets their name on this one, too. And then Sam gets to pick paper, too. 45. I know, so long. James, can you look up if I can take ibuprofen with all the Allegra? I'm sure that it's fine. You missed the hype. You were snuffling. not snow shoveling. You were snuffling. Oh, my brain has rotted out of its head. Out of my head. Whatever. I don't even know. Snuffling. That's the new term. It's like a Pokemon. Sam, we're gonna look at colors for your hedgie, and we're also gonna do some mini stuff today. I can take both? Okay, I'm gonna go get ibuprofen then. Snuffling! No, it makes total sense. Absolutely logical. I wonder what it is. You have a guess? Okay, and then Sam, what color would you like for your paper star? For our jar of stars. Holy crap. Y'all are so sweet. Thank you. Thank you for being... You can send me a DM if you want. The darker purple. Oh, my purple people. You know what's so funny is that I was cutting all of these little strips up for like the paper that Allison sent, because it definitely folds a lot nicer. That's not purple. And I originally was going in the order that they were on the on this, which meant that I started at green, and I was like, no, I need to do purple, because I have so many purple people, I need to do purple first. So that's what I did, and sure enough, we have 2 blues, 1 pink, and all the rest of the stars are purple. Truly Sam. 1031. You Discord DM me? Oh my god, and then... Is Artie in her litter box right now? No, I'm just hearing things. Okay. Let me go grab ibuprofen really quickly. And then I have to tell you all a story about Maple and Pippin. They had a meeting last night. I have to tell you all about how that went. And I also have to tell you about Maple's auto feeder. Okay? Don't let me forget. I'm just going to go grab ibuprofen. I'll be right back. Don't do anything crazy. Okay. I need to do all the crazy stuff right now. All of it. Okay. So, Maple and Pippin had a meeting last night without the baby gate. It was their first one without the baby gate in between. And I was nervous, but they had about a 5-minute meeting. Which one of them took the minutes? We did. We recorded the minutes. And it went a little something. Sitting at the table. Yes, that's exactly what happened. Megan was secretary. Okay. Well, first of all, it was really cute because he really was like, hello. Oh, wait, let me put this on because you'll be able to see it easier. Boop. Stop. Whatever you're doing, freaking stop. Oh my God. Not any of you. My camera. Anyway. He was like super all about her yesterday. And playing with the toy, but
What? Do you want to meet Pippin tonight? You do? Okay. We can do that. You're gonna be a good boy? Yes? Maple? Hey, you have to be a good man, okay? Have good manners.
And they've had a couple of meetings in between, like with the baby gate in between. So we didn't go in with that. Oh, hi! Did you hear Maple? Like, they've had some of these already.
Hi. Say hi to Maple.
Like, we've had a lot of good this. So, last night, with us both there, hey, yo, gorgeous girl. We, Pippin doesn't even see him. She just gets so excited to come into the house. And Maple's like, who's that? He's like, Mama. And then she's like, oh.
That's okay.
And then he's like, I'm going to go check out her space. And then we had... Yeah, James did a good job getting his attention.
Good babies. Easy.
And I thought that was great. Because she kept following, she was sniffing his butt, and he was like, ma'am, I don't know you. And he gave her a very gentle, like, kind of swat. No claws, he didn't puff up. He was just like, excuse you? Who are you and why are you in my business? Which is not strange for a feral behavior. Like, he's not from a colony. He's like, excuse you. And her reaction of, oh, okay, sorry, my bad, and walking away,
It's okay.
10 out of 10. Could not have asked for that to go better. She's like, I'm going to go over here and scratch.
Good, Mapes. Hey.
And then he was like, I'm going to be chaos. And that's his weird meowing thing that he does because he doesn't know how to communicate with cats. I don't know if he wasn't around his mom long enough. I don't know, like, what. He doesn't do the typical, like, cat behavior. He meows like he does to me, the human who taught him to meow. And so he does, like, this weird posturing thing and he'll meow. And so I was trying to keep it from escalating because from there, sometimes he doesn't understand when they tell him to back down. So at this point, I grab a treat thing and I shake it. And Pippin's like, I know that sound. And Maple's like, I know that sound too.
Hyper fixes, yeah.
And so this was fabulous. My two very food-motivated ferals each got a treat. Each ate their treat and didn't harass the other.
We can share a treat.
And then they looked at each other like, did you finish your food? Yeah? Okay. But, like, this is great.
Good girl.
And
That's a good girl. Oh, don't bite my finger.
and then Maple's like, I'm going to go explore her space. I'm going to go sniff stuff. And she's like, hello, do you have more food? And then you can see him in the background there, just, like, exploring and smelling her litter box and her food and her beds. And Pippin's like, pet my belly. Great. She doesn't care what he's doing. She is not bothered by whatever's happening.
Whoop, 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 whoop.
She's like, okay. Whatever he's doing, it's not a problem. Hi, Saren. Oh, I agree. I think that Pippin's going to be the bridge. I really do. Saren, we were just talking about the kitties last night. Welcome in. I'll show you what you missed. I'll show you what you missed, and you can let me know what you think. But everyone here so far has said that very good boundary
I'm an
setting
arts and crafts master. Why do you think I always have this glue gun
and
stuck to my
respectful.
arm? Ugh.
43
Hi, Mama
months
Rita.
too.
43 months. Holy moly. And then, hold on, he comes back. And so I stop petting her because I want her to be aware. And look at her. She's like, hello, you're back. Doesn't immediately get defensive. She again is like, can I sniff you? And so I again get treats because they're both being really good. And once again, they were able to eat a treat together. And they didn't go for each other's food. And then Maple, of course, came over and started biting the treat box. He's like, can I have this box? But like,
You like to go back up?
and then this was great too. I don't think I actually got this on, no, I didn't film it. This was fabulous. So we had closed the baby gate so that she couldn't go downstairs or into his space. And Maple went to the baby gate and kind of was like booping it. Like, I would like to leave now. And I was like, I hear you, sir. You are absolutely allowed to leave. This was fabulous. You did really good. And if you at 5 minutes are done right now, that's fine. Here was the initial, Sarah, and you're going to love this if you have a minute. And then I'll get all the sub things. So this is how Pippin comes out of the breezeway every night. With a meow and a run. She's like, I'm free. And Maple was like, who in the hell was that?
Whoops, you wanna go sniff out there?
And then Pippin comes back, and they both basically just pass each other. Maple's over there.
That's okay.
And then James did a good job of getting his attention because he was distracted here. And then he's like, whoa, who are you?
Good babies. Easy.
And then there was his smack. So she was like, I want to sniff your butt. Like, he starts walking back towards me. And she's like, I'm gonna keep sniffing you. And he just goes, no. And her response, perfect. She's like, my bad, and walks away. Pat wants to be involved, yeah. She's like, I'll go scratch this thing.
Very unbothered, which is good. Mapes.
And then here's my stinker. And he does his weird meow thing that Artie doesn't understand. And Pippin was like, what the hell? And at that point, I got the treats out because I didn't want anyone feeling cornered. And Pippin's like, oh, I know treats. And Maple is like, I know treats. They're both like, oh, wait, I know these things. And then they ate treats next to each other. And then this is really cute because they both looked at each other like, did you finish eating yours? Like, did you finish yours? Damn, okay. And then that's about where you guys came in on the raid. So Maple is our first cat. Pippin is the new one. The fluffy cat is the new cat, if you will. She came in September. And I think that she is going to be the bridge between the cats because Maple, I love him, but Maple is dumb. And he does not interact with other cats correctly. He, I don't know if he wasn't around his mom enough. I don't know if he maybe was a single cat. Maybe his mom only had one kitten, and so he never had kittens to interact with. But instead of typical cat behavior, when Maple's around another cat, he starts to meow. But cats don't meow to each other. He meows to the cats the way he meows to me. And he does like this weird posturing thing. It's like he read how cats greet each other but never watched anyone, and so he's just trying to figure it out. And Artemis, our other girl kitty, is a big pushover. She will allow like anything to happen. She's like, whatever. And Pippin is not like that. Artie is a true pacifist, and Maple is an instigator, and Pippin is the middle. And I really think that if Pippin and Maple can figure each other out, that they're going to be like best friends, because Pippin wants to play with Artemis, and Artemis doesn't want to play with Pippin, but Maple would love to play. Like, I think that he and Pippin would wrestle with each other, and I think that it would be like a really good thing for them. And I think that Pippin would protect Artemis from Maple, and I think that would endear Artemis and Pippin, if that makes sense. Like, I feel like Maple one day would go after Artie, and Artie would retreat, and Pippin would be like, who do you think you are beating up my sister? Only I can beat up my sister, because it's my sister. And she would, like, get in the middle. And that's kind of where I think things are going to be. Saren, what color would you like for your resub, by the way? I have so many paper stars to make. And then, yeah, it was really great. Would you like the dark, middle, or dark, light, or middle blue? And then the great thing, any blue, okay. I will grab whatever blue, this blue. And then I think the really great thing was that at about 5 minutes, that was like the length of the video, Maple goes back to the baby gate, where he, you know, like that, the gate that he needs to go through to get to the basement. And he just kind of like boops it like, Mom, why is this closed? Because it isn't normally closed. So I opened it for him and he was like, thanks. And he was like, I'm done. And that's fine too. He doesn't, like, we don't need to, this doesn't need to be anything long. It doesn't need to be anything extended. We're just working on short little greetings. Yeah, and they both looked at each of us. Yep, there was definitely a lot of like, hey, is everything okay? Hey, Mom, hey, Dad, is this cool? Is this normal? Is everything fine? Are the girls getting along? Yes. Artie doesn't question Pippin. Like, if Pippin wants to eat Artemis's food, Artie's like, okay. Pippin still really wants to play. Artie is not about that. They do still share, like, the cat tree. They'll sleep near each other. They're not quite, you know, they're not buddies. Also, Saren, you get to pick a number. What number would you like me to erase to uncover part of our new emote? Once it's uncovered, it will be added. So if you sub or gift a sub, you get to pick a number. 21. You got it. Oh, Lord. So yeah, I was very proud of them and how they did last night. Fighting with Willow while you put away feathers. Oh, did you finish your dream catcher? Saren was making this really pretty red dream catcher today. Actually, that, believe it or not, is Gandalf. That no emote is a joke from when we fostered Gandalf and being like, none shall pass. I have to make a Pippin emote, which is basically going to be Gandalf, but longer fur. I have to figure that out. I do have to make a Pippin emote, though. You think you know what it is? It's starting to get a little more uncovered. All right. So, plan for today's stream. Sam, are you here? Gandalf wasn't around. No, if you weren't here for like, I would say, what, 3 months, you wouldn't know anything really about Gandalf. You are. Okay, cool. So Sam purchased 2 hedgies. That we have to pick some colors for. So we might do some color picking today. And then some miniatures, because I want to work on, I really want to try out these minis that Shiz sent me. But I know that Sam has off today, so I want to be able to pick her colors while she's here. At the very least. Oh man, my paper star making is getting so much better. Gandalf was a TNR fail, but not a Foster fail. Correct. Gandalf was our first TNR, And we trapped, we neutered, we released, and he said no. He said, thank you for that offer, but now that I've seen inside, I wish to stay inside. And he didn't want to go back outside. And so we ended up finding him a home. It took us a while. Hi, Susan. He didn't want to do the release part. Nope. He was like, thanks. I can understand why some cats would want to do this after having their manhood taken. But I, in fact, do not. Okay. Put those stars in the jar. Trap, neuter, rehome. Mm-hmm. Hi, Mushroom. He did. He landed at a very good home. I actually, so... This whole TikTok thing has been a nightmare, has been a headache, has been stupid beyond all belief. And so one of the things, though, that I did, because I'm not disillusioned. I'm not thinking that we're going, like, I'm pretty sure TikTok's still gonna go away. Like, okay. All these people, oh, it's back. I'm like, yeah, it's temporarily back. Anyway, but, like, I did a whole video about, like, what it was like, basically, having done this now for 4 years. You loved my return video? I'm really glad that people were, like, there were some people who were messaging me and they're like, TikTok's back! And I'm like, y'all. You do know that this is all... Oh. I mean, okay, so one of the other things, I should mention this here, because this is affecting my business now. We were not told this. There was evidently CapCut, which is the editing software I use to edit my videos. Evidently CapCut is owned by the same company. And so the video that I was editing to upload about how to do, what the heck were we doing the other day on stream? Oh, gauge swatches. Yeah, it's lost in here. I can't access it. I'm not going to restart the edit, number one. Number two, the other editing program that I use is not as easy. It's not as intuitive, and so I would prefer to stick with CapCut. Do I have a VPN? No. James does. Oh yeah, I can't do TikTok live. Well, I don't know if it would work for CapCut. The VPN I know doesn't work for TikTok. I know the VPN doesn't work for TikTok. I don't know if it would work for the video editing software. That I don't know. Yeah. So, and oh my god, we don't do politics here, because politics can be very divisive, and politics can bring out nasty things in people. But it was absolutely disgusting to get TikTok back and see them praising President Trump for getting us back here. No. Absolutely not. No, this was all if that's the case, then this was all a plan. This was all set in motion so that he could swoop in and pretend to be a hero. Mm-mm. What do you mean? When you got back into TikTok, when you were able to finally open it up again? Oh, I think I deleted it because it made me angry. Hold on. I'll get it back. Hi, Petrichor. I had to click continue in order to be able to use TikTok. Not about that. Not about that. And then, like, there were these two. Like, I was FaceTiming my mom, and I got this pop-up. Gag. Nope. Not doing it. Not doing it. So all these people who are like, I knew you'd be back. I'm like, please, if you like our content, follow us on Instagram, follow us on YouTube, follow us somewhere. I won't use any Meta products. Okay, well then follow us on YouTube. Everywhere sucks right now. What do you want me to do? Do you want me to make a brand new social media platform called Maple? Maybe that's what needs to be done. Maybe that will fix everything. How long was it gone for? A day. However, it's only back, I believe, for 90 days or something like that, because that's when, you know, things get, I don't know, it's a temporary brought back. Also, the ban was supposed to go in place on the 19th, and the 18th, it was already gone. Because I was going in to, Curious said, I deleted the app once the ban went into place, yeah. Seeing the censorship thing and the Trump thing is just not, yeah. No, I don't blame you. We have certain words blocked in chat because I will not be, so I see it, you're fine, you're not in trouble, it's just that Automod was like, nope. Yeah, the problem is that there is no good social media. Truthfully. There's no flawless, without a problem platform. And as a content creator, I can't remove myself from every platform that has a problem. I wouldn't be on anywhere. I would not be anywhere if I did. If I remove myself everywhere, I say go back to MySpace. Done. Top 8s, bring them back. Music on your profile when people land, done. Man, I was so good at coding in MySpace days. But yeah, I didn't think that TikTok was just going to go offline when it did. I was still answering like video things and stuff like that. What oh yeah, it's because the word Trump was used. And we have that blocked because I'm not dealing with people who come in. I've seen some horrific things posted in friends chats. I hate to say this. And again, we're not doing politics here. But you don't get to come into my safe space and say horrific things about the fact that I'm a woman and he's now in power. And look out and things. I've seen disgusting things said to women on this platform. So we just block his name. Tom was our friend. He wouldn't sell us out. Poor Tom. Yeah, I don't think I don't think that TikTok is back for good. I was grateful that we had about 200 to 300 people follow us on Instagram. Had about 40 people follow us on YouTube. Because again, they're like, this was my life for 4 years. This was my life. I shared these videos, these stories, these animals, and, you know, yeah, okay, there's other places, but it's not the same, you know? And so I was glad to see some people following elsewhere, just like how, you know, when some of you came here from TikTok. It was great to get to, like, see you still and talk and everything, and, like... Well, and that's the problem, Mia, is, like, what platform? I've made Automod mad today! You're so fine. Like, the thing is that you haven't actually really, like, said anything bad. Like, you're not dropping slurs or something like that, like, where I would be banning you. It's just Twitch being like, is this a bad thing? Is this danger? Alright, let's get these stars in here. I love that, Tigress. I love that. There are no good platforms. None. And no, that's not the command. And that's the problem. And I tried telling people that. I'm like, I'm not going to not... They're like, please don't use meta platforms. Okay, so what do you want? You want me to just drop Instagram and Facebook because you... Like, I can't... You can't win. You can't be a content creator and win. Some people only had TikTok, and that's the only thing they got money from. Yeah, some people, like, I know there were musicians and stuff like that. Like, you know, people who, like, I looked before TikTok went down to see if there was any monetization to remove, you know, like we had, you know, if any of our videos did well. I have $4. However, I have gotten a number of products that we've gotten to test for the cats. We've gotten to try litter boxes and, you know, auto feeders and food bowls and things like that. And there is, you know, not necessarily because not all of that is stuff I would have bought if I didn't have the sponsorship. But it still helps. It's still a source of, like... Here, why do you want to try our product? Yeah, cool. Why not? You know, like it still removed that, and that sucked. Look at these stars. Look at them all in there. We've almost covered the bottom. Trying to stay off, and that's fair. That's totally valid. Like I don't use Twitter anymore. Twitter, the only thing that posts to Twitter is if someone buys something on my Throne wish list. That automatically posts to Twitter. I don't post there. I don't use it anymore. This is my, you know, my phone. It's not even logged in. Like if I click on this. Oh, actually maybe it is. But like, It's been tough, yeah. Trying to post consistently, yeah. I'll never ask anyone to stay off it. Yeah, no. And again, I think that what's important is sharing information in a way that isn't confrontational, in a way that is educational. But like, you know, if there is something really problematic, then like, yeah, of course, you know, we want to know those things and we can make better educated decisions, but get off Meta because they tried to ban TikTok. Oh my god, everyone's trying to ban everyone. No one, all of these people give me the ick. Like, I just want to say that. All of them. All of them. There's no one that like, except for Tom from MySpace. Tom doesn't give me the ick. Yeah, there's plenty of reasons to hate on anything. Some are legitimate, some are not. And you know, we're all just trying to do our best. And the problem really is that none of these places were problematic when we started. It would be different if we created accounts on a problematic like site. Do you know what I mean? Like Instagram and TikTok and Facebook and YouTube and Twitch and all of these things, when they started, were not problematic. They were not like posting hate content. They were not, do you know what I mean? Like, they weren't being used for evil. And so if they are now, it's like, well, what do you want me to do with all the work that I've put in on these places? I can't just like, ugh. Oh yeah, Twitter was fine at the beginning. Twitter was fine. Now it's a dumpster fire over there. Now it's horrific. And so, you know, it's just one of these things that, like, what are you gonna do? What can you do? Okay, Sam. My toes are froze, and my nose is froze, and my ears are froze, and my tail is froze. Listen, if you start 101 Dalmatian quoting with me, I can just keep going. I mean, I'm crazy right now. I'm in shorts, but it's because I'm covered in hives, and I'm trying desperately to, I don't know. I'm a freaking mess. Oh, it is terrible. It's awful. They're horrific. That's why there's that little thing that just auto went, and there's a fundraising thing, and it's because I'm going to see another specialist tomorrow, a different one, for a second opinion. And to see if there's anything else I can do, because I spent all day today crying. Do you want to know where they're the worst right now? Where they're the itchiest? My stomach. Oh, it's fun. Sam, let me pull up our combo. Oh my god, I opened up Facebook so that I can look at our chat messages. I'm not even going to show you what I was just greeted by. Evidently, Musk made some sort of gesture today at okay, let me not look at this. I need to let me go to my own profile page where it's safe and nice and not full of things that make me want to pull out my hair. And let me pull open Sam's message. Okay, so we want black yarn for the, we're doing two hedgies for Sam. One that's a wicked one and one that's a rainbow one. So, oh crud, ads are about to roll. Okay. Ooh, soup sounds delicious. Okay, I'll be right back because ads are about to play. So we'll do some words on stream, and I'll grab my beads and we'll pick beads today, Sam, and yarn and all of that. And then at some point, like maybe we'll start working on them, but I also really want to do these minis that Shiz sent me. They won't take long, so we'll do both today. We'll do a combo. Anyway, get a snack, take a stretch, get your meds, move your laundry. Don't go on social media, okay? Just don't do it. Play words on stream, okay? Don't open Facebook, don't open TikTok, don't open any of it. Okay? Just stay here. It'll be nice. We're gonna play words. Where the heck is this camera? Oh my god, Kenya. I literally opened up Facebook because I needed to look at a message. Oh my god. Also, Kenya, if you're 2 seconds, literally, I felt ill. It happened live on stream. I was like, oh my god, I feel ill to my stomach. Kenya, when this ad break is done, I'll show you the video of Maple and Pippin, okay? Because I'm really proud of them. Okay, there's the camera. Okay, I'll be right back. Okie dokie. My world's on fire. How about yours? That's the way I like it. Please, I want to be bored. Anyway. okay now. Thank you for the laundry reminder. I forgot to put it in the dryer last night. I hate musty laundry. You are so welcome. We did like 6 loads of laundry the last like 2 days. It's just we've had so much. So, honestly, it's just been never ending. Okay. Sam, I know that you want green beads with a smattering of pink ones. Do you have a preference? Do you want like the solid color beads? Do you want to build a snowman? We have like pastel beads. Did all your sheets? Heck yes. Come on, let's go and play. We have some see-through beads. I don't have a whole lot of green ones of those, so if you want see-through green beads, I might have to buy some more. Unless you want them mixed in. I also have some glitter beads. This, like that. Yeah, I will absolutely grab those for you. Curious. Sent you to Green Day? No, that's fair. Honestly, like, those are valid responses. Like, it depends on which, like, I don't know, I guess tone you hear it. Okie dokie. And then, what were you thinking for the rainbow hedgies? Were you thinking, like, the same thing as my rainbow hedgie, which is over here, question mark? No. My rainbow hedgie is, oh, I itched my stomach. I shouldn't have done that, but I did it and it felt really good. Anyway. Only 10 minutes left of lunch. No. You may be, that's pretty cool. Do you have the time to listen to me whine about nothing and everything all at once? Here are the bees that are left. We have a blue bee, which sounds like either a booby or glue bee, depending, and a sleepy one. Boop. These are the 2 bees left. And it's, oh, I agree with you on that, Elf. Also, Kenya, are you here? I have to show you this before you skedaddle. You are. Okay. So, I'm very proud of the babies. Also, like, Maple was super all about her last night. They've been greeting each other through the baby gate.
Meet Pippin tonight? You do? Okay.
Like, they had... Hold on. Let me go to videos so that I don't accidentally show off my Hy-Vee covered body on any photos. Because I have a ton of pictures to show these doctors. They're gross. Listen, you know how, like, streamers don't have legs? I would like to refute that because mine are covered. Anyway. Also, here's a really cute little oopsie in the snow last night. Sweet baby. I love her. Sorry. Random. Where? Alright, I don't know where the other one was, where like they had met through the baby gate and it was really good. Oh, here it is. And it led me to be like, yeah, they can absolutely...
Say hi to Maple.
Like, they've been doing really good. And no one's getting puffy anymore. Like, Maple doesn't puff up anymore. And so I was like, I think we're ready. So here they were last night, Kenya. Are you ready? Also, this is how Pippin comes in every time we open up the breezeway door. It's the same every time. She hauls ass and screams, and every time. And Maple was like, "What in the hell, Mom, was that?" Like, he came right back to me and was like, "What on earth?"
Mom's here. Wanna go sniff out there?
And then Pippin, she's like, "Oh, hi, Mom, here you are." And then she's,
Okay.
like, they didn't realize the other was there at first, like, at all. Which is fine. And then James does a good job getting his attention because he doesn't even realize. And then...
Good babies. Easy. Easy. It's okay. She's very unbothered, which is good. Mapes. Hey.
And there's his weird, "I'm talking to you in cat language." And then I got treats at this point, because I didn't want him to hyper-focus the way he does. And I rattled the treat thing, and Pippin's like, "Oh, I know that sound," and immediately comes running over.
Hyperfixate, yeah. We can share a treat.
And so then they each got a treat. And this is my favorite. Because they both look at each other like, "Do you have any more? Damn.
Nice.
Damn, you don't have any more either."
Good girl.
Like, the way that they both were like, "Do you..."
Oh, don't bite my finger.
And then Maple's like, "I'm gonna go check out this space." Fantastic. Go sniff. Go look. Go investigate it. And Pippin was like, "I don't care."
Your space, okay?
And she's like, "I'm getting pet." And so then she is unbothered, moisturized in her lane.
Oh, can you see him?
And my favorite is him just toot, toot, toot.
You're not bothered by him.
Him just wandering around.
He's just a stinky boy.
And so this is great. He's like, her beds are over there, so he's checking everything out. And then he comes back. And so I stop petting her because I'm like, I want her to be aware. And she does a big stretch, but doesn't jump up.
Sweetness.
Does the sniffins. They're both just kind of sniffing each other. And then everyone got treats again. And they, again, ate next to each other. Dominoes. And then one of the things that I was, like, super proud of Maple, we had closed the gate that leads to the basement because we didn't want Pippin going down there because getting her back up would have been difficult. Maple went to the gate and, like, booped it. Like, "Hey, Mom, can I leave now?" Like, first he tries to open this. respect because he's a food whore. But then he goes back and he's like, I'm kind of done, Mom. And he goes to the gate like, can I leave?
He's now in a corner.
And I was like, absolutely. And I opened the gate and he left. He went into his space that is his safe space, and everyone got another treat.
Yeah, you can. You can be done. You gotta figure out how the door works, though.
But I was like, I was super proud, like, because in this instance, like, which is really funny because Maple is normally the space invader. He is normally the one that is like all up in your business, doesn't know how to like be told no. And now in this case, like, this was great, this interaction. And then when she was like, I really want to keep sniffing your butt, and Maple not being from like a community of cats, like Maple being a true feral of like not having...
I finally got the money. So I'ma spend it on my favorite streamer, creator.
No, don't make me cry like that. That's so sweet. Curious, thank you so much. Do you want to pick a bee or do you want to be surprised? I'm okay with either one since there's only 2 left. You can let me know. But then because she really wanted to smell his butt, and to him that's like a very invasive thing. And for him to just be like, no, and the closed paw, but not puffy body language, like he didn't puff up. He like swatted at her, but his nails were in. He was just like, excuse you, that's mine. Because he's never Artie hasn't done that to him, so he hasn't. And then Pippin was just like, oops, my bad. And how Pippin just walked away, and Maple was like, oh. Oh, okay. And then, of course,
Very unbothered.
he's like, I'm going to sneak up on her. And his weird little thing, like where he like arches and he does, and I'm like, bud. Wait, was that both of them? Hold on. Hold on. Sorry, I saw 2 things. They're going together. Babies. Babies. Bees. You're going together. Oh, thank you so much. That's so sweet. Bees are sold out. Thank you so much. That's so sweet. I didn't realize that because I just saw like the message come across. I didn't see like hooray! No more bees. The bees are gone. It's almost like he was surprised that she didn't react to that. Yeah. Cause like Artie would hiss, and Artie doesn't swat, Artie doesn't really bite, but she hisses, she'll like vocally tell him off. And so for the fact that Pippin was just like, oops, my bad, and walked away, I think he was like, what is this? What do I do now? And then this is like my only thing, and again, this was like their first time without the baby gate, so I didn't want to let them go for too long, if that makes sense. Like, I wanted it to be short and a good interaction. Like, I wanted it to be very positive. So, like, I would be kind of curious to see, like, what she would do in the instance of his weird vocalizing, trying to, whatever,
He's very unbothered.
be friends.
Babes. Hey.
Because she doesn't look bothered.
Okay.
And you can still see her tail up. So, like, even though... And she was fine running past him, too. So, like, even though she wasn't sure and she kind of, like, lowered herself, she wasn't, like, withdrawing, if that makes sense. And again, I'm new to this. I'm new to cats and their body languages, so, like, I showed Saren, I'm showing you, I'm showing all the cat peeps, like, let me know. Let me know what's good, what's bad, what I should do next time, what I shouldn't do next time. Now I'm singing Green Day. Not a bad thing. Just to, you know. Do you have the time to listen to? It was very good. Curious what would happen if you didn't redirect him. I would be too. I definitely... I want to, like, next time kind of let it go longer without a redirect, if that makes sense, but I really wanted the first time to be positive. Because in my mind, if the first time had any kind of negative, like a big negative, like we're fighting or there's nails or there's teeth or hissing, then that means, like, next time it's going to be, like, almost, instead of starting from the same place, you're starting from, like, a step back. And so I'm like, well, I want to start at least the same place or a little bit better because, like, now he's hit her. She's seen what boundaries she can push. She was unbothered by him. She was just like, okay, that's all you wanted? I'm going to go scratch this thing. Like, because she's really good at the redirect thing. Maple is not. That's what you would do too? Okay. I think that Pippin could be a really good bridge because Artie doesn't want to play. Pippin does want to play. Maple probably would never want to snuggle, but Artie probably would. And I also think because Artie is a pacifist. Artie, you can walk all over this cat. Like the other cat, like she's a pushover. Maple is an instigator, and Pippin is the middle ground. Like, she pushes Artie around, but I also feel like if Maple tried to push Artie around, she'd be like, excuse you. That's my sister, and I can mess with her, but you cannot mess with her. Like, it's that sibling thing. It's like, if you're from New Jersey, you can talk smack about New Jersey, but if you're not from New Jersey, you better not. Like, you don't know. And I also feel like that will endear Artie to Pippin more. If she's like, oh, she defended me. Like, Maple was coming after me and she stepped in the middle. I think she's going to be a lot more open to Pippin's advances then, because she's going to be like, you understand that what he does is too much. And since you understand that, then you're not going to do that. Surely not, because, like, I think it's going to take a lot of time, and it's going to take a lot of work. But I think it needs more glitter. No. I think that we might have something here. I think it could be good. I don't know. Sam, you're rainbow hedgy. Sorry, I have been the epitome of an ADHD child today, bouncing all over the place. I'm very itchy. I'm hyper aware that I don't know if anyone can tell, I had a hive over this eye, and I'm hyper aware of the fact that my eye doesn't open all the way right now, which is not something that anyone can tell. It's not big. It doesn't look like it, but I can tell. And so, like, every time that I blink, I'm like, my eye feels weird. Like, my brain is just... It is off in 15 different directions right now. And I am trying to ignore the sensation of wanting to peel my legs apart. Anyway, Sam, let's figure out... I apologize for being very scattered today. I do apologize. That's also why we have the little donation bar up at the top. If you donate it all to the Ko-fi thing, you get your name on a little rose gold star. Because I've got medical debt right now, and I'm about to go to another $60 doctor's appointment tomorrow. I've spent This will be almost $300 in medical, just doctor visits this month. It's the 20th. And I've spent almost $300 at doctors. Well, tomorrow it'll be there. So, you know, it's just... Oh, anyway. Hi, Paul. It's good to see you. Also, you know, buying things on the website is a great way of helping. I won't have access to that money right away because Fourth Wall is silly and doesn't pay out right away. So I super appreciate like the purchase of the bees. That will help with all of the things. So thank you for like doing that sort of stuff too. Like purchasing stuff and even just liking and sharing videos, even just lurking here. All of that stuff is super good. It helps. Lurking here helps the Twitch algorithms. Which means then that, you know, maybe we get closer to partner pushing this year, you know, like all those things, which would therefore then help me earn more from your subs and things like that. So there's like a million different ways that you can help, and just being here right now, being a follower, chatting, all that stuff is helping. So thank you. I digress. I typed in the website so that I could pull this up and I could do this. Because I don't know where my little hedgie is. I don't know if it's still in my purse. It might be. I know, Sam, that you were saying that you like the rainbow hedgie. I think like this one. Sam! From your donation from Truly Sam. Thank you. That's wild. That's 50% of that goal. Y'all. Thank you. I can pay the debt. I have $80 that's about to go into collections because evidently when we paid the money, when we went to the doctors, it wasn't enough, and now they're collecting. Oh God, it's a new year. We have to meet our deductible. Insurance here in the US is such crap. If you don't know, if you have questions, you're welcome to ask. I'll do my best to answer. It's a trash system, and I just realized that all of these appointments that I've been paying for, I might get a bigger bill later, but we're not going to worry about that. We're worrying about what we know. We're worrying about what we know. We'll worry about the future in the future. And if we have to do, I don't know, snowball fights with dogs, I'll do what, you know, like, that's the future Megan problem. Current Megan needs to know where she put her hedgehogs. Where is my hedgehog? I have two of the ones that are, I know where two of the four of these are. Had her own business. It's still so stupid. It's awful. It's awful. So did you want me to like copy it? But I think that you said with different color yarn. Love the bead placement on that one too. Okay. Because like I could literally copy the colors of that one. And then we just need to figure out what color yarn. I don't know how it is for you. It's $60 for me to see my specialists. And every doctor I see is a specialist. So I've seen, tomorrow I'll have seen 3 doctors. in this month. Therapy just doubled. I love that for you. I'm lucky that our insurance considers therapy a specialist appointment. So as long as the therapist is in our network, yeah, and that's the thing, is that if the therapist is out of network, I have to pay whatever I have to pay. Like, there was a doctor that I used to see, and he was $200 a visit because he didn't take insurance. So, yeah, I don't have a therapist right now because my therapist stopped doing therapy. Purple is always the correct color. I can also, one of the things that we can do is we can, like, get the bead colors, and if you want to, like, look at yarn options with the beads, we could do that too. Like, if you want to see what the beads look like next to the yarn. Here is a star for Truly Sam. Thank you so much for donating on Ko-fi. You are so sweet. It's a sparkly star. I don't know if y'all... Ooh. You'd like to do that? Okay. Let's do that. Into the jar. Into the jar of stars. I almost said jar of hearts, which is a completely different thing. Into the jar of shards. This is how brain... I don't, you know what? No one here is surprised. Everyone here is like, no, this is the Megan's just really extra today. I don't know why. I couldn't tell you or explain it. It's just happening. I've got a jar of dirt. But does it help? If you don't want it, give it back. No, then it helps. Such a great line. It's true, though. Sometimes you don't know. Sometimes it's like, no, it doesn't help. And then it's like, okay, fine, then give it back. No. Then it helps. Homeowner's paycheck, yeah. An appointment if the insurance won't cover their clinic. Oh my god. That's the hard part too, is finding places that your insurance covers. Like, not... So congratulations, you're here in the US and you got insurance. Great, you can see any doctor you want to, right? Wrong. Well, I mean, not wrong. You can see any doctor you want to, but your insurance isn't necessarily going to pay for any doctor that you want to see. You might have to pay out of pocket. Where in the heck is my hedgehog? Thanks, I hate it. Yep. And they're 15 minutes telehealth. That's how it used to be for the old psychiatrist that I used to see. The one back in Jersey, who I saw like my entire life. He didn't accept insurance. And it was $200. And it used to also be that I had to drive there. So it was like 3 hours in the car for a 15-minute visit. That's after insurance. Disgusting. Disgusting. Yeah, especially when it's just like a maintenance visit. Yeah, they're just approving your medicine. They're just like writing off a new script. Alright, well, I don't know where that hedgie went. I don't know where anything is. Like, it wouldn't be back here, but I also am like, did I knock it off my desk? Okay, whatever. I just won't be able to count beads out. Still trying to find the right meds, yeah. Did a kitty steal it? That's where I'm like, did I knock it off a desk? I also have brought Hedgie with me to doctor's appointments, and I'm like, is it in a bag somewhere? Not here. It's fine. What I can show you, oh, evidently, sure. Sure. Evidently, my star jar wanted to tell you all this. The star jar leaned on my keyboard. It wants more stars. Maybe. They look like stars. Checks out. Let me see if this has... Oh, yay. Okay. This probably will show. What I wanted to ask you, Sam, with your beads, is do you want to build a snowman? No. The rainbow one that I made has like a little cloud on its bum. You'll see it. And that's kind of a question of, do you want a little cloud on its bum, or do you want, like Sharn's, which was just rainbow the whole... See, there's its cloud bum. No, go back. Damn it. Show me your cloud bum. Such inspiring words, Mr. Jar. I do have a picture. Wait. The dramatic fools. No. Oh my god, you know what I never did? Goodness. There it is. Okay. Cloud butt. I never edited these pictures for our Christmas card. I'm winning. I'm winning at life. It's fine. Okay. Here's Sharn's. So like instead of getting the cloud after the red, they had it repeat back with the pink and then the purple. You're welcome for Green Day. I think I do. I can double check that. Cloud, I think. That's an adorable concept. Okay. Do you want a glow-in-the-dark cloud butt? I have glow-in-the-dark white beads if you do. Or it could just be white like the rest. So it's not in there. I did find this, which is just white. Okay. I did also find this. This is black and this is white with black speckles yarn. No, that's not it. Oh, one other spot I could check. Give me 1 second. Oh my god! Well, I'll be, I'll be right back. I crouched to look and see if this was with my other Knit Picks yarn, because that would make sense because it's Knit Picks yarn, and I knocked Artemis's water bowl over with my butt by putting my butt directly on her bowl. So my pajama shorts I've got a big old water bowl wet spot. So I need to change real quick. Here, we'll do a round of words. I'll be right back. My butt's all wet. Oh, I did. I absolutely pulled an oopsie. I'll be right back. Dang. I didn't realize that when I accidentally wet my pants that everyone left. Sorry, Petrichor, I didn't know you were going to be on your own. Okay, I'm back. I walked out of my office and James was like, "Did you just pee yourself?" And I'm like, "No." Like, it feels a little like I did, but I instead just dunked a butt cheek in Artie's water bowl. So that's a thing. Oh. Wait. Was words not working? Was words not working that whole time? Oh, God. More or less. Fabulous. Fantastic. I did. Artie's either going to be like, this is the best tasting water ever, or she's going to be like, why is my water weird? Well, that doesn't help. Okay, so I don't think that I have more of that yarn, Sam. I could order more, but it would take some time to get here. But if you would like that, I can do that. Yeah, so you want the let me just double check and make sure. Eh. The yarn on this hedgie. Okay. Sounds good. And then we want, and you want the same rainbow colors though as this one. With the little white, hi Smiley, with the little white cloud butt. Perfect. Here I am freaking out going, how on earth did I lose? I don't have any more of those bright green ones. Yeah, I do, Megan. You pulled them aside right here. Hi, Mom. My mom likes to call me Angela. Evidently, she named me wrong. No, her phone autocorrects Angel to Angela. So I just call her Susan. She'll be like, love you lots, Angela. And I'll be like, love you lots too, Susan. It's great. No, Tigress! I have a hedgie order, so we were just picking all the colors. Sam, this hedgie has one pink bead all the way on the end. Do you want yours to have one pink bead all the way on the end? Or do you want it to just be purple? I think it's just one. Yeah, it's just one. Purple? Okay. I had a feeling my purple people might... One of my purple persons might feel that way. Okay. Hooray! Loud. Mom, you missed it. I bent over to check one of my spots that I have yarn to see if that was where I had more of this one color. And instead I dunked my left butt cheek into Artemis's water bowl. Oops. That's still open. I did. I dropped it like it was hot. Yeah, someone was like, oh, you're just channeling Oopsie. I had to go change my pants. Artemis isn't even in the room. She doesn't know. She's either going to be like, wow, this water is delicious. What did you do differently? Or she's going to be like, I'm not touching this. Okay. Brava is buy two, get one free. Does that include Brava Speckle? Because I might need cigarettes. So. No, I'm not supposed to buy yarn. But that's like... It does work. Interesting. Okay. Well, now that we have that sorted, ads are about to roll. And so we're going to do ads real quick. And then when we come back, I think we're going to try the little minis that I got that I was really excited about. Now that we have yarn and decisions made for these hedgehogs, we just have to wait for yarn to get here. So, yeah. If you want to see miniatures and resin and things like that, come on back at the end of this ad break. Thanks for sitting through ads. I appreciate you. It's perfect opportunity to take a stretch, get a snack, move your laundry, take your medicine, go eat dinner. You know, any of that. See you in a few. Sam! Y'all, I have good news. I mean, it's good news and it's bad news. Sam, are you here? Sam, can you hear me? People are asking where you've been. They say have courage, and I'm trying to. Guess what? James was brilliant. He's like, didn't you inventory everything this year? And I said, son of a, you're right, I did. And so I went into my inventory. And according to my inventory, I have used 1 skein of Plummy Speckle, which is the colorway. But I had 2 in my inventory. So off I went, searching high and low, low and high. I said it should be in my Knit Picks yarn because it's a Knit Pick yarn. I don't have to order it. I have it. It was in the Knit Pick yarn. It was just, it had fallen, which is fine. But that means I don't get to buy any pretty on sale yarn. But it does mean that I get to make your hedgehog sooner. So here you go. Ooh. I think it's going to be pretty. You should still buy it. I'm trying to be better. I'm trying to buy yarn only if I need it or if it's for things like a commission. Like, that's why I would need it. It's for a commission, it's for an order, it's for a gift, it's for a baby, it's for something, and I have to buy it because I have a lot of yarn. And I told James it was on sale too, but I did say I was going to try. I think you do have a monster in this yarn. I think that you guys might have. Hey Shiz, are you here still? Now I feel bad. It is very pretty. No worries, Paul. See you later. Thanks for hanging out. Do I have green eyes? I don't know that I have any that tiny. I have yellow. You know what I do have? I have clear. And the clear ones are so that you could paint them yourself. Like on the back side. I've never tried it. I'm gonna take those out. I'll try with, what I can do, Sam, is I can send you a picture of, like, the gel nail polish that I have, like the green colors, and you can tell me which one you would like. And that way you can, like, I can put it with the beads, and I can put, like, I have, like, fingernail swatch thingies that I can, like, fan out, and you can pick. Okay, I have 2 of these minis from Shiz. They're the appliance minis. And I don't know which one to make first. Do you all think, should we do the espresso or the lemon lime soda? Shiz is here, yay! Oh, I'm so glad. I'm so glad. I was like, man, I got distracted by so much today. You've been lurking. I may have just DM'd you on Discord, don't mind me. I was like, I don't want her to miss this. Okay. So, one of the things with the Make It Mini appliances that are super duper cute, if you missed it, is that you can open this top bit. And of course you sent these to me. I'm like, even if they can't be here right now, like, they can at least, like, stop back in and watch the VOD or something. I definitely want to be able to, like, say a proper thank you, because this was so sweet. So you can take the cover off and then put the resin right on in there. And then you're supposed to be able to put, that back on. Or maybe it snaps in better if you take the bottle out, like the bottle top off. Either way, I mean, this part my concern, of course, and then what happens is once you put it in there, you can open it just like you would an actual espresso machine, and the resin would come out and into the little cups. And how cute is that? Well, my only thing is that then don't you kind of ruin your machine? Because now you've had resin go through it. And, like, you can clean this as much as you want. You're not going to get all that resin out. You can cure it as much as you want. Now, I will say, I am keeping an eye out because Shiz got these on a crazy clearance. These machines are normally $12 each, this little kit. Shiz got it for $2. and sent me a pair. If I find them for $2, I will be buying them. Like, I'll buy a couple more, and I will use the actual machine. You know what I mean? Like, I'll do like a comparison, if you will. Like, here it was through the machine, how it worked out mess-wise, what I was able to do, how it worked. Was it worth it? Let me search it. You know, things like that. But I don't want to do that for the only one I have because it's super cute and I want to keep it. But here I can show you. So like you're supposed to put the thing in there and then you turn it. Hang down, flip it, and reverse it. And then you put the little whipped cream on top. And again, I love this idea. I don't want to ruin my cute little machine, especially because it's teal. So I think that we're going to just do this regular, like how we would normally do with minis. And then if I am able to find these on clearance, Shiz, if you find any more on clearance, I will happily pay shipping. Because I know that you were very sweet and very generous and sent everything to me and I didn't pay a dime. But if you find any more, you can let me know if you want. And I'd be happy to like pay, you know, to have it mailed. Like you could even take it out of the ball if it's cheaper to mail it out of the ball. Like I don't care. I'm not particular. But please don't feel like you need to look. Please don't feel like you need to buy it. Please don't feel like you need to send me anything. It's more like if you're out and you're like, oh, hey, look, they're back and they're still $2. Holy moly, that's a giant whipped cream. I love this container and I'm keeping it to reuse for other things. I didn't grow up in a household that used containers like this to store leftovers, but James did. So, like, you could open up his fridge and there would be, like, a bunch of butter tubs. But only one of them had butter and the other ones had, like, leftovers in it. And so I think it would be so cute. Yeah, we had like actual like just like the plastic Tupperwares. We didn't use these. We did keep a lot of these things and reuse them for other things. Like my grandfather used a lot of them for like planting purposes and stuff like that. Or like, so we did reuse them. It's just not for I mean, heck, I could reuse this as a planter. I mean, so, yeah. So I'm just kind of warming the resin a little bit, just so it pours out nicely. Look at how big these whipped creams are. Chunky. You reuse them, just not in the fridge? Yeah, same thing. Like, we reuse them. We just didn't put leftover, like, food leftovers in them. They're huge. Hang on. First of all, there are my gloves. Second of all, here are some of the other whipped creams that you get. They come in like a cute little tube. And you open them up. Look at these other whipped creams. Look at the difference. Like these ones they use on like cakes and decorations. It's so different. Back to Walmart for any clearance? Okay. Yeah, definitely let me know. Because again, I'd be happy to like send you a couple bucks. If you're willing, of course, to send more my way. I keep checking all my apps and things like that. Because I haven't been I've gone into Target. I've gone to Target and I've gone to look at the mini things in Target. I know where they are in Target. James said the Make It Mini things in Walmart are all the way in the back of the store. And maybe one day I'll feel brave after I've had like a decent amount of medicine to go to like a doctor's appointment or something. Maybe I'll feel brave to go to like the back of Walmart. But that feels really big. How did you do this, Shiz? Did you like cure the resin and then add a little bit? Or did you just like plop the whipped creams like right on top? It absolutely, yeah, whipped cream does not have a size. It absolutely depends on like what you're using it for. Are you making a cake and you want delicate little swirls? Or are you filling up a thing and you want like a delicious whipped cream topping? You did it in layers? I think that's what I'm gonna do too. Because if it was the normal whipped cream, the little ones, I would probably just put it on top and let it cure. But I'm like, it's gonna sink. It's heavy. It's gonna just like bloop. Okay. So mine is Rise and Shine Coffee. It's mocha. Mocha. Yum. Delicious. Okay. Listen here. Woo! Maybe I have hives because I haven't done minis in a long time. That's a reason, right? That's logical. I think that makes sense. I think it's a lack of minis. I've heard that that can be pretty serious. Ooh, that's dark. So less logical than any other. I mean, truly. I might have needed to do this in more layers. I didn't realize it was going to be that dark. Now, it comes with little spoons to put on the little plates. I've seen people do really cool, like, frozen motion things where, like, they use the spoon and they make it look like it's pouring and stuff like that. Okay. These little cups are so cute. Oh my gosh. Okay. Oh, wait. There you go. Now you all can see. Follow any specific scale because some items seem way too big compared to others. The Harry Potter potions are enormous. And the finished potions don't fit in the potion classroom, which bothers me. But I saw someone who took the Harry Potter Miniverse box, and I have one of those, and they made it into like a full classroom. And they had like the ingredients and like the potion set. I'm going to make a whole little diorama. It's going to be super cute. I don't know that they actually have a set scale, if I'm being completely honest. Because it does feel like these feel huge. These don't feel like, some things feel dollhouse scale. Some things feel like quarter inch or third inch compared to like 12th. It's, I don't know. Are the foods the same as each other? What do you mean? Oh, like, do all the foods match in scale? Most of them do. These ones feel big compared to the others. Like, the pizza and, like, the cakes and stuff, like, well, I guess not. 'Cause, like, here's, like, one of those chocolate bear pops that everyone hated because they don't work great. But look at the size of that next to the pizza. I mean, that's either a very tiny pizza or a really big bear pop. I definitely think that you could use a lot of these foods in mini dioramas, though. Want that large of an ice cream, right? Like, the pizza to me would go perfect in, like, a dollhouse. And I feel like the cake is more towards the scale of, like, the pizza. Even, I don't think I have it out here. I think that it's in my little display thing. But, like, I have little, like, Italian ices. The Italian ices would be more in scale correctly with the pizza. I guess that's, like, a kind of a good way to look at it, too. They try and make things be, like, similar, I guess, in, like, how much you would do with it. Like, I mean, and the other thing, too, is that, like, these balls are huge. These balls are massive. Okay? Before, the biggest ones that I had were the potion ones. And they were the biggest ones because they had the potion top. These ones are massive. Like, these are D cups compared to, like, B cups. Sorry. Sorry. I don't know why I am this way today. I don't know. I'm a little extra unhinged today, Emily, and I think it's because what else am I going to do at this point? Like, I'm covered in hives. I itch. It's either laugh too much or cry. I cried a lot today already. I just feel a little bit, it's just turned up a little. Or, like, the meds are just turned down a little. But I don't take meds for ADHD because I haven't found ones that work. That work and don't give me bad side effects. Oh, shiz. So, I think the vitamins had... I think the vitamins played a big part in it. I'm seeing a second doctor tomorrow for a second opinion. I do think that the vitamins played a role. I found out because the hives got better. They were doing a lot better. And then I got a really bad case of, like, sniffles. I had a really runny nose. I was coughing a lot. I said, okay, I know what. this feels like what always works for me, Dimetapp. Children's Dimetapp, because I'm a baby, okay? Children's Dimetapp, aka the purple medicine, is magic. It fixes me when I'm sick. So I took a couple of doses of that one day. And the next morning, they were back. Now, I have since found out from my allergist that evidently the cough stuff in it is a stimulant for certain triggers. It can be kind of like almost taking like steroid that, you know, like certain steroids stimulate different things. So one of the things, like, in order to try and help with like breaking up coughing and all of that, is that it will stimulate, get this, your allergy receptors. Well, that's really great if you were having a really bad freaking reaction and your allergy receptors are in overdrive. Like my allergy receptors seem to be. They're like, everything that touches your skin is bad. Everything that touches your skin is poison. And therefore, hear me out. Now that I have basically taken my body that was like very slowly getting better, and I like said, no, here, let's give you like a nice extra dose of the stuff that was bothering you. I don't know if that is why. Everything the light touches is bad. So I don't know if that has just re-stimulated the problem, because one of the things that the doctor was saying was that whenever the hives go away, I need to continue my treatment for at least 2 months after, to just make sure that everything has calmed down. So yeah, this dextromethorphan. Okay? If someone has symptoms like yourself, or in your case, you will break out in more hives because this group of medicine triggers the allergy cells directly. So if it triggers energy cells that are already unstable, they're going to excessively release histamines. If they're not unstable, like normal, when I take that medicine, nothing happens. I don't break out in hives. So I took that 10 days ago. I don't know if this is part of that still. I have no idea. So when I saw this doctor, it was the 13th. I was not breaking out this bad. If you don't want to see a picture of hives, look away now. There's no pus, there's no nothing. It's red skin. But if you don't want to see, look away. I'll tell you when to look back. This is right now. Those are my light. That's right now. That's what. This was this morning. And my personal favorite is that they're also all over my stomach. My stomach, I'm ready to just rip off. They itch so badly. I have one on my eye this morning that's gone down. I have one on my lip that's gone down. This one has come down. But it's You're good to look back if you looked away. So it has been various stages of that since this the cold medicine I took. Before that, it was coming down quite nicely. Like, I still had some, and I wasn't expecting to not have any after having a reaction that badly. I wouldn't expect for them to just disappear overnight. But, like, up until the cold medicine, you don't have to look away for this because it's just my legs. Like, okay, there's, like, a handful. This was after I stopped taking the multivitamin and before I took the cold medicine. Like, it was and this was after I shaved my legs. Shaving my legs normally sets everything off, and I can't do that's the problem right now, I think. That's why they're so bad today, is I shaved yesterday, because it's really fun when you're neurospicy and you have multiple triggers happening at the same time. Because you have the I'm really itchy trigger, which is the terrible one. And then you have the I haven't shaved my legs in 2.5 weeks because shaving irritates my legs, so now I have long leg hair. Which, you know, I have no problem if people have leg hair, armpit hair, whatever kind of hair. You want hair on your butt? Go for it. I can't handle that sensory-wise. And I got to a point where I just could not handle it anymore, and so I shaved yesterday. And I tried to do a little experiment. On one leg, I shaved using an electric razor. On the other, I shaved traditionally with, like, you know, lathering in the shower and shaving my legs. Looking at those pictures, could you tell which leg was which? Because I figured for sure the one that I used the electric razor on would be calmer. It's also really bad because one of my anxiety stims is to chew my lip, my cheek, or my tongue. It has been an anxiety trigger of mine for decades. The problem with that is, though, if I rub it any part, James gave me a back massage one night because my back was really sore, and the next morning I woke up with a massive hive where he had been rubbing my back. Same thing happens if I'm biting my lip because I'm anxious. I give myself a hive. So I've been trying really hard to be good and to use, like, I have, those, chew toy, like the chew, what the hell are they called? The chew things that you can use instead. So I've been trying to do that instead of, like, biting my lip. Trying to change the narrative of what I do. And they might, but here's the thing. I've lived with stress my whole life. If this is stress related, I'm fucked. I don't think I ever am not stressed. I don't think, like, the Hulk, you know how he's like, that's the secret. I'm always mad. That's the secret. I'm always stressed. Like, I don't feel particularly stressed right now. I don't have any big things coming up. I don't have any stressful events coming up. That at least that I'm aware of. Look at this. Oh my god, look at it, even overflowed a little bit. Stop it. And it made a little puddle. Oh my god. Oh my god, wait, no, but it's kind of adorable. Hang on. Let's make sure that we cure that too. Just to make sure that there's not raw resin anywhere. I know, I kind of love it too. Yeah, so that's partly why I'm seeing a different doctor tomorrow, is to just see, because the one that I was seeing originally thought that it was a case of acute hives. I didn't think they were very cute. But basically, it being a short-term, 4-week, possibly, reaction to something. Who knows what? Something. Stress, environmental, whatever. And in his mind, it should have cleared up. We did a round of steroid treatment. And when I did the steroids, sure enough, the hives went away. As soon as the steroids stopped and I started taking the multivitamin, couldn't think of the word. As soon as I started taking the multivitamin again, guess what? They all came back. So the steroid will get rid of it, which is great, but when I stopped taking the steroid, they came back. And that's what I'm wondering too, is I do have a dose of steroids that I can take. I'm also trying Allegra instead of, originally I've been taking Claritin. Claritin is evidently like the lowest. Steroids suck. I don't handle them well. Luckily it was a very short treatment, but I don't, yeah, they're a problem in and of themselves. So it's so cute. I know that it's like almost 6 o'clock, but y'all, can we make the other one? What do you think? Should we make the other one? Are you all okay if I make the other one? Or should I wait and hold it? Yes, please. You here for it? They aren't long-term solutions, yeah. And so that's kind of where I'm like, my doctor was like, you can try them again and see if it like calms things down. Just to kind of like break the cycle, if that makes sense, of like the flare. And so I might, I have the medicine. I do have the medicine. I just haven't taken it yet. Like I said, I tried switching, I tried doing Allegra. And the Allegra, as bad as my legs look right now, like the pictures I just showed you all, I itch in 3 places. Like, my entire leg is covered in hives, but my entire legs do not itch, if that makes sense. Like, so the Allegra is doing something that the Claritin was not. And so again, in theory, okay, what I could do is I could take the steroid again, and I could then keep taking the Allegra, and then when the steroid's over, I continue taking my Allegra. The steroid should hopefully calm down the worst of it, and the Allegra should continue to just keep things like status quo. And so we might try that again. Like Sam said, steroids suck. They upset my body. So I'm trying to, I was kind of hoping that switching the antihistamine I was on was going to be enough, but it might not be. So we're experimenting. It sucks. That's all. That's all it is. Like I went from last year this time having the vertigo, and someone pointed out bodies have like, water has memory, right? We learned that from Olaf. So too does our body with triggers. So like even though I don't actually right now, like even the fact that it's been a year since the vertigo attacks Could it be that my body is just remembering and is having a little mini meltdown because of it? Possibly. It could possibly be that that's the whole reason that I had this flare up almost a year to, you know, when everything happened. Could it also be that I had an incredibly stressful event that happened a few days before this flare? Yeah. Absolutely. Does it make sense why it's still going on? No. Because now we're into the realm of it's no longer an acute problem. It's now a chronic problem. Once you get past 6 weeks, it's now a chronic condition. So now they're talking about doing shots, and they're talking about doing all sorts of different treatments, and I don't want that. That's not a thing that I want at all. So that's kind of where I am now, and why I want to scream. Yeah, it could be both. It could be that, like, hey, way to go, you happen to have a really bad emotional triggering event happen right around the time of your health spiral last year. Congratulations, here's hives. Super duper. James is currently writing on the typewriter in the other room, and I really want to know what he's writing. James, what you typing? A letter to your sister. Jesus Christ, will you marry me again? Well, I mean, it's also a matter of what you want. That's why I asked. Okay, shut up. He has to cry this time, though. It's okay. I'll just kick him. I'll just kick him. Clearly, you're over it. I'm not. So I will put the ice in because the ice will not ruin my little cute machine. The ice is solid. And we're going to take a little video. How do I... You know, it'd be really great if, like, I could actually keep my desk clean ever. So that I could take cute videos and not have, like, 27,000 things. But you know what? I'm a crafter. Screw it. Really? It's loud as hell. Typewriters aren't quiet. Okay, wait. Wait, I had to figure out how to position this so I can... Dang it, phone. Come on. No! I swear to you. Do it again, do it again. She's so cute. Look it. It works. Hold on, I'll do it again. I want to make sure that you all see. It's so cute. Because the ice is solid, so the ice isn't going, it's not resin. It's not going to ruin anything. Hold on. You just got to get it down in the little thing. Okay, you ready? Hold on, wait. I'll make this camera big. Okay. Are you ready? Wait, this one needs some more. Hold on. I wonder. Oh. Oh. Okay, now I have to fill up the whole thing like this, right? I can't cheat. No, don't fall. Okay, that looks good. This cup needs more. I'm so sorry for the pterodactyl screams that are happening. Okay. Here we go. I got them all out. That was the best thing that ever existed. That's the greatest, you know. Gosh. I could do that all day. I've seen people who have taken these and have taken out, so like they add little like plastic pieces, and I've seen people who have taken their allergy medicine or something small that will fit through that and put it in there and keep the little cups, and so when they push it, it dispenses an allergy med into their little cup. Sam? I mean, I would have been able to do that with my Claritin, but Claritin, I'm now taking Allegra, which is much larger than Claritin is. But yeah, girl, do it. Do it. I was even saying, I'm like, I never had any desire to buy these ones. Mostly just because this is how I would use them. I'm not going to, not for $12. I'm not putting resin in this just to ruin it so that I can't use it. For $2, I'll give it a shot and see what happens. Absolutely. Because $2, I'm willing to give it a try, but not on the first one. Because I want to keep the first one nice so that I have a nice little cute display and I can do things like this. But you know, after that, if we're able to find the other ones, if we're able to find these again for $2, if Shiz is able to find these again for $2, if they come to my store for $2, I will buy more of them, and we will test them out in, you know, different capacities for different purposes. But right now, if I bought this for $12, no way that I'm ruining it by running resin through my cute little Fizzy Sun Cola machine. Okay. Can you all hear the typewriter? I'm just wondering. It's not like a bad sound. I'm not upset about it. I'm just wondering if... Whoa! Okay. Yeah, that's exactly it, Mia. I would not have bought them for full price. Absolutely not. Hang on, ads. We're not playing right now. We're making soda. We're making lemon lime. We're making Sprite ads. I'm busy. Let's take these out so we can see. Let's mix the ice in there a little bit. So we get some ice at the top. Now this is one resin that I do not mind if there are bubbles, because this is supposed to be soda. So like normally I would work on getting the resin to not have like a lot of bubbles in the like body of it before I cured it. Don't care about that. This is soda. Soda's gonna have bubbles. And therefore bubbly resin. Absolutely a logical thing. In fact, let's make sure that it looks fizzy. When everything's quiet, you can hear the typewriter. Especially when it goes ding. When it goes to the end and it dings, that's when I figure you all probably hear it. I love these so much. Oh my god. Okay, I'm going to take these off because I'm done with the resin part and I don't want to cause more hives on my hands. But wear your gloves. Because contact dermatitis, is it contact dermatitis with resin? Is a real thing. And I'm trying to be better about that. Because before I was like, nah, I'll just go wash my hands. But like, it can cause issues. So I'm definitely being much more vigilant about that. But now that I'm done, like now it's just curing. I'm not touching any actual uncured resin. Yeah. It's a thing. Honestly, here's the thing. I've done so many of these without gloves. So many. Like, a ridiculous amount. I've gotten resin on my hands. As long as you're washing your hands, like, immediately, if you get resin on your hands, don't let it sit. The issue with resin is that it's, like, I'm pretty sure it can, like, absorb into your skin. And that is where the problem lies. Is that resin's not good for the inside of your body. At least uncured resin. So it's just like as a precautionary thing. It's just better, especially since I'm streaming it. I want to be a good example, and also because then I don't have to like run to the bathroom every 2 seconds to wash my hands. Nothing has happened to me. I have seen people who have like posted in, you know, Make It Mini groups who were not careful and who were like, whatever. And they got like really bad rashes on, like where contact. What I have going on right now is not because of this. Contact would be like, it was on their hands, and so now they have like blisters on their hands. It's not something that's going to come up like years later after you've done it, but it is something that like repeated exposure and like not being careful can cause like blisters and things like that. Well, I'm not bathing in resin. No, I don't typically do that. Yeah, gel nail polish can do it too. So it's just everything. Just my grandfather was like this. Everything in moderation. Just be careful, you know? Don't drink resin. As cute as this little soda, don't drink it. It's bad for you. Don't let little kids play with it, and you know, because little kids are gonna put things in their mouth and what have you. So it's just being smart. It's just knowing what. And the other thing too, if you are more prone to having skin reactions, if you have like problems typically with your skin, you might want to be more careful then too. If you ever have like cuts or anything, don't use resin with like an open cut. That's really, I like how the ice cubes are like frozen in there. But yeah, again, gel nail polish, sure it could be bad, just don't do it like every day. You know? Do these just push on? Yes. Maybe. Do they snap in? Do they screw on? How do these? Hello? Maybe I should have put the lids on before I cured them. I think I made a mistake. Yeah, I'll probably use a little clear resin. To be fair, it does say the lid and straw on and then cure them. I don't know why I didn't do that. What are these for? Are these like just to put your drinks on? At first I was like, maybe they're stickers and they like go on, but they're not stickers. The problem is that there's some resin that's like up high where the cap would sit, like where it would click in. Yeah, like little coasters. But like, I guess because it has the little to-go tray, oops, I wouldn't necessarily think of coasters. You know? Ugh. Y'all, every time that I walk away, I itch my body. It's not what I meant to do. I walk away and I'm like, yes, I can scratch my body. Like, no, girlfriend. Calm down. Jeez. It's not gonna help anything. I actually have one more ad snooze. I'll snooze him. Can I snooze you? Thank you. Wow. You know what's wild? I just went over so that I could like look at the ad thing and snooze them. I lost 2 followers today on stream. Granted, it could be bots that Twitch removed. But my brain just went, you lost those followers because you showed your hives. Aren't our brains so wild? That like, that was my first thought. Not, oh, Twitch got rid of bots. But, see, this is why you shouldn't talk about your body and girl. Girl. Our brains are just wild places. It's the Wild West up in here. It was the typewriter dings. It's fine. I'm not like upset about it. like I said, don't normally look at those numbers. I just came over here. I know, only reason I noticed is because we had gotten to 4,931. And now we're at 4,929. I noticed because I was excited that we made it over the 4,930 mark. Yeah, no, and exactly. Like if they can't handle that, I gave warning. I would understand if like I was just like, here you go, look at this grotesque thing. But I gave warning. It's just like what I do with like, Maple. If I'm showing like something gross like that happened to a pet, I'm like, look away now and I'll tell you when you can look back. Because, listen, there are times where I am not in the headspace to see, read, hear, whatever. That doesn't mean that I don't care about that person or that animal or that whatever. It just means that mentally she's full. So that's why I always try to give you all warning when I'm able. I mean, the other thing too is that truthfully, sometimes you're not able to. Sometimes life, you do your best to give trigger warnings, you do your best to give heads ups, and you still can't. Sometimes life just happens. It just hits you. Things, Shiz, thank you so freaking much for sending me these. I cannot tell you the immense amount of joy that they have brought me. Like, these are so freaking cute. Like, I can't. James, look at this. James, come here. You're done typing. Come in here right now. I keep thinking my garbage is over here. So these are the Miniverse. They're the big boys. These are the Miniverse Make It Mini appliances. I'll show you what they look like. So there's 8 of them. Did that close? Okay. There's 8 of them, but there's 2 of like each type, if you will. So like there's 2. Oh.
You told me to come here.
Okay. What? Why? Hello.
Hey.
Why did you bring your candle with you?
Because I didn't want to leave it burning in my office.
Why do you have it on still?
So I can seal my envelope. Ma'am! How am I going to seal my correspondence now? That was so rude.
But you don't have your wax melting over it.
I don't, but the candle was still lit.
But it's not like it needs to be on for a certain amount of time to melt.
No, but you're just rude. I am from another time.
So they.
No, hold on. We're just gonna skip over the fact that you blew out my candle.
Yes.
So you called me in here. What was it for?
To show you these.
Oh, okay.
But Sam just asked a question, so I wanted to show her. So like, there's 8 different types, but there's technically only 4, if that makes sense. Like, there's 2 soda machines, 2 espresso, or mocha and latte. There's 2 boba machines, 2 juice dispensers. So like, again, if I were to get like a repeat of any of them, I would pour the resin through it and see what happens. I would see how well that actual mechanism worked versus, look at this. Look at this. Look at this.
You blew out my candle. You went, and it went whoosh.
Yes, that's how candles work.
It was rude.
Do you like a tiny mocha?
I would like a tiny mocha. It's cute. I heard what you were saying. If you got an extra machine, you like to
Yeah.
see how it all works. Yeah.
Well, because like you can see here how it works, right? And then you twist the thing and the resin opens. Like it opens and it pours out. And like, okay, so in theory I could take this out, but it would still get ruined. Like you would never be
still get
able
gunked up. Yeah.
So I didn't want to do that. Did you see the ice? Did you see my ice came through the ice thing? Because the
Yeah.
ice is... Look it, look it, look it, look it. They went to Wawa, James.
Oh, do they get their rewards for it?
Look.
That is cute.
And they fit under until the straw. 100.
Well, you're not gonna have the straw in it when you put
Well,
the
yeah,
thing in.
100% bubbly. Look at my bubbles.
Woo, 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 woo.
And there's ice.
The ice cubes.
Do you like my big...
You blew out my candle.
You didn't cry at our wedding. Okay?
I told you why.
You want to come at me over silly things? Fine, I'll come back. I will fight back. Don't play dirty with me. Yeah, so Sam, they're called, hold on, I can even, they also, and I showed, so yeah, evidently the original Make It Mini appliances are on clearance right now at some locations for $2. Not everywhere. And here's the other thing. Shiz went to Walmart. They were not on sale on the app, on Shiz's app. So they're lying. So if you're ever at Walmart, if you're ever there, or at Target or any of these places, see, these are normally $13 balls. Okay? And here's all the little thingies. So these are not normally cheap, but they were marked down. Now I also have to show you. So I think they might have been marked down because it appears that Make It Mini 2 or Make It Mini appliance number 2 is coming out. Look at these. Now these are brilliant because if you look, the resin doesn't actually get on anything. No, so they've been coming out with ones that are like almost like clay based, like air dry clay. They've been doing a lot of little mini things that are like clay. But I still like how whatever this is doesn't touch anything. Like, you see how, like, the little thing, it's all self-contained, and then now they mix it into, like, one swirl. So I like that. They're very pricey. These are, like, double the cost of, like, the typical mini balls that I would get. Like, the typical ones that I buy are, like, $6. Well, actually, no, I'm sorry. They're, like, $10. I won't buy them at that price. I don't buy them unless they're 6 or under. Like, all the ones I've gotten on sale from, like, Amazon or Target or wherever. And I normally buy them when they're at, like, $3. Because, like, I enjoy making these, but I'm not made of money. My grandmother instilled in me a love and understanding of sales, you know, like Don't buy stuff full price. Don't do it. Use a coupon. Sales. Oh, Pokemon. I missed it. Yeah. No, that's frustrating for sure. I wish that, like, I could share, like, and the other thing too, right? I always worry if I were to mail these overseas, like, how that would work with the resin. Like, if that would get flagged and caught and, like, sorry, you can't mail this. It's, because, like, you can't mail, like, certain things. Because, like, they get, like, are you mailing anything liquid, hazardous, blah, blah, blah? Yes! Same prices in the UK too, yeah. Obsessed with mini brand ball things. I have loved miniatures for a long time. Like, even well before I was streaming and doing stuff on Twitch, like, I have, like, dollhouse miniatures that I would make. I have friends that I made through miniatures. There is a miniature show in Philadelphia that I used to go to. I would like to try and maybe get there again this year. There was a miniature show that was literally down the street from my apartment that I used to go to. I love tiny things. I think they're fun. I think they're interesting. I think making them is fun, interesting, and just wonderful. And I love the interactiveness of this, if that makes any sense. Like, the fact that they're minis, which I love, but they're like, you make them too. And they're not the kind of minis that you make that, you know, you want to cry over because you have to glue like 27 pieces together and it's taking forever and the glue's not setting and everything's falling apart. Like, no, they're resin, so that, hello! Whoa, sorry. Hello, beautiful girl. What are you doing? I love making the things but have no use for the end product, so I struggle to justify the cost. Absolutely. I get that. And that's why, again, yo. Who's my pretty girl? It's you. Where were you snoozing this whole time? This phone, like, this camera shows off her coloring so beautifully. Like, this is what she looks like. She is a dilute tabby. Or a dilute orange. You're like a little creamsicle. I feel like so many times the other camera makes her look like really orange, but she's so pale and like creamy. Are you going to jump? Hold on. Go ahead. Go ahead. We'll do this angle. Wow. That was a real good angle, huh? Look at you. Hi. Yep. Oh, are you going to go ahead and bite this straw? Hello. Hi. Oh, okay. Are you telling Jane all how I blew out your candle? James. Yeah, his sister's name is Jane. All of he and his siblings all have J.A. names. All their middle names begin with M, too. Especially because, yeah, I was asking if you're telling Jane how I blew out your candle. They all have the same initials. And it's really bad because the eldest... I'll let James say. What do you think of your brother? I don't want to. Like, how do you and Jane feel about him? I don't know if he hears me. Look at her toes. Free toe beans. Free toe bean stream. Oh, you mean the biggest piece on the planet? Who just also happens to have another J.A. name. So sometimes when his parents get angry at James, they call him his brother's name. Because the brother was always the bad kid. That leads to a lot of contention. That's not good. The wildest bit to me is that Jane named her own baby a J name. It's wild. He doesn't have the same initials, does he, James? It's also as you. I'll ask you this off stream. I don't even know who that middle name is after. You can text me. You don't need to, like, disclose that. Yeah, her son also has the same initials, evidently. Our children, our names that we picked, like, for kids that we don't have, none of them have the same initials as either of us. New James Lord just dropped. Yeah, I didn't even realize that that baby is also. We should share sibling stories sometime. Let's do it. We should. We should. We should also, because I feel like there's plenty of people who don't know the lore of Megan's name. Like where my name came from. I feel like we should go back into that one day. Sam knows. My mom read it in a book. Not like a baby name book. I just didn't know the kind of book it was. It sounds like one of the most confusing books ever, actually. You're so beautiful. I can't. It's not like smut. It's not anything like that. It's just, it's a little spicy and a little confusing. It's very confusing. 18 years. James's brother is 10 years older than him and came from a first. The same thing, but they didn't know until he and his sister were 18. They didn't know that they weren't all biologically related. Awkward. Your first name is hyphenated. Emmer's holy. And my mother gave my twin... You're a twin? I didn't know you were a twin. That's cool. The middle name holy and did not even give you a middle name. Oh. So your brother has a middle name, but you don't. You just got a hyphenated name. Interesting. Hello. Bonk. I'm sorry, I didn't mean to. Why are you licking me? I don't have anything. What? Why? Come here. Oh, baby girl. Oh my. Oh my. The plot, she thickens. Yeah, my middle name, I was given both my middle names. I was named after both my grandmothers, like my two middle names. And then for my confirmation name, I took one of their names again. So I'm technically Megan blank, repetitive blank. Like, my brother only had one middle name, and it wasn't after anyone in the family. And he took Francis as his confirmation name because he loves animals. Valid. It's a good confirmation name. Your family is very interesting. I love this. I love lore. Like, oh, I would love to know the lore of these guys. Like, who's related to who on the outside? Did you have any babies? Did Pippin have any babies? Did Maple father children? Like, I want to know. So, if you are religious, like, confirmation is if you are Catholic. It's like a bat mitzvah if you're Jewish. And you would pick a name typically after a saint or someone in... It doesn't necessarily have to be a saint. It could also be just like, you know, a family or someone important in your life. But it's basically another middle name. As an adult, so you didn't do a confirmation name. I'm not sure if as an adult that just didn't happen. Oh, interesting. So, your nephew's aunt is a couple of months older. Wait. Hold on. Hold on, wait. This is happening right now. Ah, there we go. Nope, come back. This is happening. Your sister had your niece in April, and your mom. So your niece is older than her uncle. An uncle before he was born. Look at this booty. What is this kitty booty doing here? Oh, girl. Those nails feel so good on my legs. She's like digging her claws in because their butt scratch feels good. And I'm like, yes, scratch the hives. Oh, Porygon. Your mom's mom was pregnant with her last kid when my grandma was pregnant with my first aunt. How happened to your brother? I forget if he's the uncle or nephew. That's wild. Grandmom's mom and then mom's mom. Gotcha. Oh my god. What a day. Has the same middle name like Elizabeth and Catherine. So, like, yeah, confirmation names could be. Not everyone who has a confirmed name puts it on, like, paperwork, too. Like, you don't necessarily have to, like, claim it, I guess, legally. I don't, it's all very confusing. Your great-grandma also had 13 kids. A couple were only 10 months apart. Again, What? You put your confirmation name for super secret documents? 1 of 7? I'm 1 of 2. And my brother and I are 8.5 years apart. And I never knew why until I was older. But evidently my mom, so this is, you know, people are all, I'm stirring the pot today. People who are all like anti-vax and stuff like that, get your vaccines. God damn it, people. Listen, if you want to space them out, I don't have a problem with that. Even James and I have talked before about how sometimes it seems like little kids get a lot of vaccines all at once. I'll make a second trip. I'll take my kid a second time to the doctor to get a second booster instead of like having like 4 of them done at once. Because that just seems like a lot for a little body. But they're going to get them all. They're going to get them all because it's important. Okay? Evidently my mom had a type of cervical cancer that is now covered by the HPV thing. Like, I got those vaccines as a kid. And evidently that is why my brother and I are 8.5 years apart. Because she had to get things taken care of. She couldn't have, I never knew. And I was like, oh. Makes sense. I just figured they were like, yo, we really screwed up this first kid. Let's try another. Because, also fair. The second one came out way better. The second one has a lot less issues. You did the spacing out thing? Yeah. Like, for me, I'm like, I wouldn't want, like, my like 4-month-old, 6-month-old to get like 5 vax. That seems like a lot. That seems like a lot for an adult. But they're gonna get all 5 of them. Just maybe not all in one sitting. Like, unless it has to be done at the same time. Like, we do the same thing with the dog. Like, when the dog has to get his, like, booster shots, I'm not gonna give you, like, 6 shots today. We'll do, like, 4 of them, and then we'll come back another time, and we'll do the other 2. No, I'm the oldest. I'm the oldest. My brother's younger. My brother's 8.5 years younger than me. Firstborn daughter here. Could any of you tell? I don't think so. I'm the baby. My parents knew perfection when they saw it. I freaking love you, Sam. Many of them are 3 in 1, so you can only see. Yeah, and like that's fine. You know, like I'm not gonna be like, no, figure out how to space those out. But like, you don't need to give them 2 3 in 1s in one sitting. Like, and again, I don't think it's because the vaccine is going to give them autism. Stop. That's not the reason. I just think it's a lot for a little body to handle. Stop. Stop with that, please. I just think that that's just a lot for anyone to handle, especially when they're that big. You want their bodies to fight off all the... Yeah, it's a lot! And then they get sore and they cry and they feel miserable like babies. Sweet little angels. But guess what? Vaccines keep you from getting polio again in the world. Like... And it also, obviously, certain things depend on certain kids, too. Some kids can't have vaccines. Like, physically cannot. They have, like, severe reactions to them. That, like, getting a vaccine would kill them. And that's where herd mentality comes in, where, okay, you know, everybody else has got to be vaccinated then. I don't know how the hell we got here. I don't want to talk about this. I don't know how we got here. Yeah. And see, and like that, okay, so if you react, like, Benadryl, everyone keeps telling me, take Benadryl for your hives. Bestie, I wish I could. If I take Benadryl, my heart races. Goes through the roof. It's almost like an EpiPen kind of thing. You know, like when you get an EpiPen, how your heart, and adrenaline, everything just like... I mean, that's kind of what Benadryl is. It's like a very low dose. It's supposed to, you know, help with a lot of things. But my body can't handle it properly. So, trust me, I'd love to be taking Benadryl right now to calm all this down, but I can't. So, it makes it tricky because, okay, I got to figure out something else. James can take Benadryl, though. You know? We do. We never... And I love that. I love that we go where the heart fire takes us. I love that we go where an interesting conversation happened, and so we just kept going. You know, like, okay. We allow the ADHD to flow freely here. It just... We were talking about baby names and we got to vaccines. I don't frickin' know, you know? Thank you all so much for today. I appreciate the snot out of all of you. Thank you for being here. Thank you for your silly chats. For hanging out while we figured out, we got a lot done. We got, honestly, like, okay, we made some minis, but we also got, and all the hedgies are planned out. So for the rest of the week, we might work. Sam, do you want me to make your hedgie when you're here, or do you just want me to, like, let you know what day I did it and you can watch the VOD? I'm fine either way. Like, I ask because I don't mind. If I had a preference, I would tell you what I would do. But, like, even if you want me to wait until, like, next, whenever you have your next off day, I can work on your hedgie, whatever you'd like. Just let me know. That way I know if I should work on it or not. But we did lots of fun things today. These are so cute. I'm gonna have to find, like, a little spot for them. Do it at your convenience. Okay, but, like, again, if you wanted me... Here's the thing, like, do you want your hedgies, like, ASAP? So, like, do them at your, like, when you can, or do you want to watch them be made? Because I know some people like that. Because, like, I'm fine waiting if you want to watch them be made, but if you're also like, no, I want my hedgies, say no more, I got you. I will work on them. Like, I understood. You'd like your hedgies, please. No problem. Got it. If I don't send you a picture tonight of the nail polish options, Sam, send me a gentle nudge. Because I'm going to eat dinner after I get offline here. So I hopefully will not forget. But if I don't send you something, just be like, hey girl, could you send those to me? And I'll be like, oh my God, yes. Because it literally is just taking a picture. It's not a problem. Hey girl, hey! Exactly. Perfect. Thank you all for being here today. For real, I appreciate you. Thank you for the subs. Thank you so much for contributing to this Ko-Fi goal. I super appreciate it. Like, that money is going to be in, like, my PayPal, which means I'll transfer it to my bank, which means that by, like, the next day, the money that, or the things where they're like, oh, hey, if you don't pay this, it's going into collections, will be taken care of. And that is a huge relief. So thank you for that. Seriously. Oh, I don't have to worry about it. So that's a huge blessing. Thank you for that. Thank you for being here. Really, I know there are lots of places that you can be on Twitch. And even if you're like lurking here and somewhere else, whatever, I appreciate the heck out of you. Thank you for like choosing my stream as part of your like Monday background noise, Monday, I don't know, company. I hope that you have a great rest of your time zone. Maybe think of me tomorrow morning at like 9 a.m. Keep your fingers crossed. Say a prayer. Do whatever you do. Whatever you feel like doing that maybe this doctor has some other ideas. Something else to try and help the itch. Because that'd be swell. Send not itch vibes into the universe, please and thank you. Okay. If you'd like to hang out on Discord in between streams, and here's my social media. I'm trying to do more about posting online more frequently because I'm just trying to be better about it. It was one of my resolutions this year was to like, hey, try and do more stuff. Anyway, I love you all a lot. I hope that you have a wonderful rest of your time zone. Remember to eat something tasty, to drink some water, to take any meds that you have to take, to be kind to yourself and to other people. Remember you are loved, and I will see you all tomorrow. Let's go say hi to Positively Crafty. They're working on a beaded S-Dragon, and that sounds like a lot of fun. So let's go say hi, and I'll see you all tomorrow at 3 o'clock. We'll be working on hedgies tomorrow. So step on by if you'd like to see some fidget hedgehogs be made. We've got 3. Can we get them all done tomorrow? I don't know. Let's find out. I love you all. Goodbye.